Welcome to the New School of Marketing podcast, the place for smart, simple strategies that will amplify your business results. Sharing practical tips, insider knowledge, and actionable advice because marketing is something that every business owner can do. Now, let's get started. Introducing your host, Bianca McKenzie, mum, lover of snow sports, camping, horse riding, and in-demand launch strategist and Facebook advertising knowledge bank.
Hey, welcome back to the New School of Marketing podcast. I am so grateful to you for tuning in. Before we dive in, I would love to pay my respect and acknowledgement to the Palawa people of Lutruwita, who are the traditional owners of the land on which my business operates, and I pay my respect to the elders past and present. All right, I'm going to be talking about a little bit of a different topic, and I think it's, okay, we're going to talk about sustainability, and it's not just a buzzword anymore. It's an expectation. And in that time when it was kind of like, the exciting thing and the buzzword kind of thing, everyone spoke about it. And I feel like it's not spoken about enough anymore because it is an expectation. Like customers today want more than just great products and services. They're looking for brands that align with their values, especially when it comes to sustainability. So I want to talk about what sustainability in marketing really means, why it's important, and how you can incorporate it into your business practices. So let's chat about what it looks like, why customers actually care about it, how to make your marketing more sustainable, how to communicate your efforts authentically without falling into that greenwashing trap. And I'm also going to share some examples from brands that are leading the way. So if you've ever wondered how to align your marketing with your customers' expectations, or maybe you're thinking, where do I even start with this sustainability thing, especially when you're in the digital space, let's have a chat about this. So firstly, what do we mean by sustainability in marketing? I mean, we all know sustainability in packaging and things like that. But what about marketing? So at its core, it really is about promoting your business in ways that are environmentally and socially responsible. So this actually could mean that you're reducing waste, reducing digital content over print content, supporting ethical practices, or simply just being transparent about your environmental impact. And why does this matter? It matters because customers are paying attention. A recent study actually found that 75% of consumers say that they're willing to pay more for products from sustainable brands. 75%. That's a massive opportunity to not only make a positive impact, but also to strengthen your brand and your bottom line. Sustainability isn't just a box to tick. It's a way to show your audience that you care about more than just making a sale. So let's have a chat about why consumers actually care. Well, first, there's the rise of the socially conscious millennials and Generation Z. And these generations are literally shaping the market. They grew up in a world where environmental and social issues are front and center, and they expect brands to take a stand. And secondly, social media amplifies everything. If you're doing great things for the planet, people will notice. And on the flip side, if you're cutting corners or not living up to your claims, they will notice that too, and they will talk about it. People that spend money want to feel good about where their money goes. And when you are demonstrating that your brand actually aligns with their values, that means you're building trust. And loyalty is really hard to beat. So how do you then integrate sustainability in your marketing? Well, firstly, start with eco-friendly practices wherever you can. And this could be as simple as reducing packaging waste, using recycled materials, or adopting energy efficient processes. And I know most of us are doing these things because they matter to us, but what we're forgetting is that we're not actually telling our customers or our potential customers that we are doing these things. For example, if you are a social media manager or someone who's on the road a lot, making kilometers, like driving to places, and you have an electric vehicle because the environment matters to you, you need to put this in your marketing. You need to tell people, this is what I stand for and this is how I do it. And look, nobody's perfect, but telling people what you are doing and why you are doing it, if that is really part of your business and it's important to your customers, which it is, then tell them about it. The next one is go digital. Like, shift to digital content over print. Not only is it better for the environment, but it also tends to be more cost effective. So I know sometimes we just want to have this like printed thing and we want to give it to people, but there are simple, small ways that you can reduce your impact and literally go digital. For example, our local council, all of their employees only have one business card, and it is a business card with a QR code. So they do not hand out printed business cards. No, if they want to give people their contact details, they have this one business card and you have to scan their QR code, and that's how you get their contact details. So little things make a big, big difference. The third one is support local initiatives. So if you can, partner with environmental or community programs. Show that you are invested in more than just your business, especially if you're running a local business. It's great to put your, in a way, money where your mouth is. Put money back into the local community. Put support back into the local community. Go to like cleanup days, things like that. And then talk about it. Don't just do it and like silently kind of like not do anything. Tell people that you're doing that. And the last one is share your story. People love seeing the behind the scenes stuff. This is what I'm saying. Tell people about it. And whether it's sourcing locally or making the switch to like sustainable suppliers, let your audience in on your journey and why. People really love to know where their products come from. How far have they traveled? Why are you getting those kind of products? If it is products. If you are in the digital space, you can still do things like that, because there are a lot of businesses that I could be using, like as in like technology wise and things like that, and I won't, because of what the actual owners behind those businesses stand for. So do your research. And look, like I said, nobody is perfect, but I have left software platforms because I didn't agree with their values or their ethics. So do your research. Now, a little thing. Avoid greenwashing. One of the biggest mistakes brands make is greenwashing, which means that they are making exaggerated or false claims about their sustainability efforts. The key here is to be transparent. Be specific about what you're doing and share measurable goals. So instead of saying, for example, we're eco-friendly, which is like super, super vague because it doesn't say much in itself, you can say, we reduced our packaging waste by 30% this year, which that is transparency, but it's also something that is measurable. People go, oh, well, that's actually really good. Whereas if you say we're eco-friendly, what does that even mean, really? And it's okay to admit that you're not perfect. Customers really appreciate honesty. I'm not perfect. I have notebooks in front of me, like I could be having digital notes. Sometimes I do need to just write it down on a piece of paper. But, while I'm sitting here recording this podcast episode, I'm like, well, maybe I could do without the notepads. So admit that you're not perfect. Be honest, but show people that you're working towards a goal, but you're not there yet. And you can share that. And it makes your efforts feel genuine and relatable. Okay, I'll get off my high horse now. Let's have a look at some real world examples, because I love looking at other brands and what they are doing to minimize their impact. One of the most well-known, case studies in marketing is Patagonia. They have built their entire brand around environmental activism, from donating profits to protecting the planet to their "Don't Buy This Jacket" campaign. Patagonia proves that doing good can actually be good for business. They have built their entire brand on doing something that is good for the planet, and people buy from them. They spend more on a jacket, or they don't buy the jacket from Patagonia, because they know that their money is going towards improving the planet. Another one is IKEA. Everyone knows IKEA, and they've committed to renewable energy and sustainable sourcing for their products. And it shows that even big brands can make a difference. Sometimes we see the big brands as evil, but a lot of them are actually trying to do something good as well. They're also running a business, of course. Like if they didn't exist, maybe, that would be a whole different story. But they are trying to do something good. And then, there's local businesses, like a coffee shop that offers discounts for reusable cups, or a small boutique that uses compostable packaging. These small changes really make a big, big impact. So, how can you do this too? So, some sort of steps that you can focus on. Well, firstly is focus on one thing. You don't have to overhaul your entire business overnight. Start small. Like if you are a business that needs some type of packaging, switch to eco-friendly packaging. That could be like one small change. The next thing is build it into your story. Share why sustainability matters to you, and also how your efforts are actually aligning with your business values. And I really think that if you know your ideal customers well, and you know that they value sustainability, you really need to take them along on this ride. And another one is to educate your audience. Let them know how they can join you, whether it's by recycling your products or supporting your initiatives. There are ways to actually get your audience to participate in the journey, and you're educating them, but they're also getting, in a way, some input in it. So they're putting money into your business, and in return, they're also doing something good for the environment, which makes them feel good too. So sustainability in marketing isn't just a trend. It is the future. And like I said at the start, because it is an expectation now, I feel like we do not share it enough. A lot of us kind of think about it and go, yeah, I use recycled paper. Doesn't everyone? I'm pretty sure you can't buy paper anymore that's like not recycled. But share what you are doing to make a difference. And it's about more than just doing the right thing. It's about building trust, building loyalty, and that deeper connection with your customers. So think about one way that you can start incorporating sustainability in your marketing. And it doesn't have to be big, but it does have to be intentional. And not just a box ticking exercise. Like make it mean something to you and share that with your customers. All right, that's the end of this episode. I hope you found it helpful. And as always, I am excited to share more marketing tips and strategies with you next week. And don't forget, if you're ready to take your business to the next level with Facebook and Instagram advertising, make sure that you head to newschoolofmarketing.com, where you'll find practical free resources. And if you want to grow your business, but you don't want to spend all of your time on slow and unpredictable organic social media, then the Aimful Ads Academy is for you. It's the place to learn how to be seen by your audience, attract the right people as leads, and turn them into paying customers with my proven 4-ad stack method. Plus, as part of the program, you'll have one-on-one access to me. I'm a marketing strategist with over 10 years of experience in Meta ads, so that you don't have to navigate ads alone. I am here to help you be seen, to actually attract leads, and to get more paying customers. And little side note, make sure you subscribe to the podcast so that you never miss an episode. I can't wait to keep this journey going with you. Until next time, take care and market your business every day.